Good morning, my lovelies. Today I'm going to have my coffee on my swing. No rain. Finally, after eating a whole lot of chocolate. Hang on, I'll just put my little basket here because I wanted to harvest some pomegranate over there, but and also some feijoa. But anyway, I just want to have a quick look in my garden here, and you can see the red container there. I'm just working on that side at the moment. So the last time I was there, I had half an hour to do some work, and so I left all the bits and pieces. Anyway, I'll come to that later on, but for now I am just going to enjoy my coffee. My Graptoveria Fred Ives has exploded. Don't know if I could get to here. Okay, I used to have a rock here that I can step on, like so. Look at this. Eh? Look how big that is. It is huge. That is big. I think I need to put my face in there so that way you can see how big that is. And it's even bigger. That's in a pot, okay? And that's those Fred Ives are even bigger than the Fred Ives that's in here, so you can see the difference. And I probably need to put my basket so you can see how big that is. And my basket looks really small compared to that Fred Ives, especially this one over here. That is just huge. And I'm just having a look at my imbricata, which I thought was an imbricata, but I'm not too sure now. So I'm not really sure what you are now, because they're not really. I used to have a really big imbricata, but now they just seem to get smaller. So I don't even know whether they're imbricata or something else. And this euphorbia here is peeking through. This is a nice red. Are you a euphorbia? Okay, I have to pull one leaf. Yep, it is a euphorbia because you got that milky sap on the tip. And don't get that in your eyes because that's actually gonna blind you. Anyway, my Echeveria Imbricata over there is flowering, but I don't think that's an imbricata. I've got a set of imbricata on the other side, but this ones I think might be something else. But anywho, this area here is a work in progress. When I say a work in progress, I'm probably like a lot of you who's into gardening, that you only devote time to your garden when you have the time. So I'm that sort of a gardener. I'm not really trying to like beat myself up just so I can finish my garden, because it has to be a work in progress. And if I try and just sort of hurry up, then I have to, well, put it this way, I don't really have that much time. So I have to squeeze it in between. Now this is Aloe juvenna, and this is a very frost hardy. So we live in a sort of more of a zone 9 area here in Canberra, Australia. And temperatures in winter can get really cold, but these ones here now have been proven to be very frost hardy. This is blue metal. I think I have to do a separate video for blue metal because this Echeveria blue metal is just so gorgeous. This one in the garden is like green, big, like a dark imbricata, but if they're planted in a pot, then they become really beautiful red and just beautiful plant. Autumn is my favorite, I would say, season of the year. For that short period of time, the grass will grow taller. No, they'll actually die down in winter. So it'll be much easier to pull them out. Less volume in my green bin. So anyway, I'll look at all those imbricatas there. See, those are my imbricatas. But I'm here for my pomegranate. See, the pomegranate tree, look at that, gorgeous, hey? I think I'm going to harvest, well, I want to harvest a couple. Look how big they are. Okay, I'll put you there. And even on the other side, I think I'll need to go. I don't know if I could just. Last year, that one on the other side there, look how big that is. Okay, these ones I think might need a little bit more maturing or ripening. But I'll go on this side here. Oh my goodness, look how big that is. This one here, I want to harvest you. Okay, there you go. I love pomegranate. Look how big that is. Oh, I need a couple. Want to make some juice. I think this one might not be ripe yet, but never mind. So I got 2 pomegranate, and I'm gonna check on my Feijoa. This is like walking in the meadow. Okay, ooh, look at this. I just went to the market the other day, and this thing, they're selling it for like $1, like 1 piece for $1. Anyway, I don't know if they're ripe, but I think they might still be hard, but I'll get this one. Yeah, that's still not ripe, but anyway, I think it needs a couple. Oh, there's a good bug running around. Hang on, I'm just gonna shake it off. Now, speaking of good bug, check out this caterpillar. Look, hello. I think this is a swallowtail butterfly. And this is on my calamansi tree in the front here. That's probably, how old are you now? Because the calamansi tree don't like to be exposed in the cold. So this one, I planted this here. Maybe I'm just trying to bonsai it now, but it hasn't produced fruit at all because the frost just keeps getting to it. But this one here, the swallowtail butterfly, my husband has been sitting, well, of course, it's in the family room, and since we have a lot of windows there, he stated that he has never seen so many of this black butterfly, a swallowtail butterfly around as compared to this year. And that every day he's counted about 4 or 5 that's flying around. And so now after seeing this caterpillar here, I think this one is responsible for turning into a swallowtail butterfly. And normally I would remove this because it's just eating this calamansi. But since I'm not really hoping to get any fruit out of this calamansi tree because where it's planted, I'm just gonna leave the poor caterpillar there to make a livelihood by eating the leaves. That's okay. But anyway, it's coming on to winter soon. Well, anyway, it's still in the middle of autumn, but I am preparing this area for winter. And this one here is a little planter that I'm going to plant a whole lot of. I can't decide yet. Maybe sempervivum, but I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Maybe I'm going to put it on the opposite side there. But I just secured this with the wire because it was a bit wonky, so I put a wire all the way around. See this wire here? Or else this would just wobble from side to side. So now at least it's more secure. Maybe I'll take this one and put it in my other spot over on this side. Okay, so this one's here. All these weeds now I've decided, because I can't really take them all off. It's gonna take me forever to do that. So I'm just going to put some logs and put some pots in it. And then also this one, I'm going to put that there and put some plants. And I think that's going to look nice in that corner there. Anyway, I still have to maneuver things around. And while I'm thinking about it, I just noticed my neglected Corpuscularia lehmanii, which is an ice plant. This looks like a variegated ice plant. And look, this Lizk, whatever this climbing thing is, or ground cover, has covered this one with this Corpuscularia lehmanii. I think I'm saying that correctly anyway, but if not, hang on, see, I lost the label. So it's an ice plant, and this ice plant is normally green, okay? Now this one has turned yellow because it is nutrient deficient, so which means I haven't fertilized it for, there you go. Oh, there's a name, yay, Corpuscularia lehmanii. There you go, Corpuscularia or Corpuscularia? Corpuscularia, I think, so ice plant. So this one, this pot here has got, ooh, I still found some Orbea. Look, this is the Orbea, which was planted on this side, but the other side of it died because of the frost. And the ice plant has survived the frost. So this one has already seen -11. And they do love water. But this pot here, that's why it's already embedded into the ground. I think the roots of this one would have probably gone down already, and so I'm gonna remove it this year and I'm gonna propagate it because they are such a beautiful plant. Look at them, so cute, isn't it? Like almost like stone plant like. And I'm gonna dig this out, and they are summer grower, very easy to grow. I started with one plant, like when I bought it, it's only about that big, this just that. So that was 4 years ago. So this is a 4-year-old neglected plant, just doing its own thing. And then even that, see, look how dry that is. So that one I could actually cut that off and then soak that, and that will just plump up and maybe even root up, but maybe I can just cut it if it's really dry there. So very, very easy to grow this plant, and I do love the shape and the form. Look how it's all like heavily stacked on top of each other. There's also a variegated form of this, which I haven't got, and it's on my wish list. So anyway, this one, I need to pull this out, but I can't do that at the moment. I probably have to do that a bit later on when I haven't got the camera on. But look how cute they are. They're really like hard rock. And if you deprive them of nutrients and also keep them out in the sun, because they love the sun, they're summer grower, then they go all yellow like this. It's just beautiful, makes it look like variegated. So maybe this one, I need to put this in a bigger pot, or if not, I can just fix this pot here, but it just gets in the way of what I want to do here. So I think I'm just going to pull out this plant here and plant it in the ground or in the soil. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to do another video of this one, so how I'm going to propagate this. So that will be another video. But anyway, I need to get cracking as well, and or else I've got given 3 pots that's still in the boot of the car, so I need to take that out. And look at my naked lady, my one and only naked lady. I only have one bulb. And every year I look forward to seeing this flower. You can see that I have a lot of work to do, and Rome wasn't built in a day, they say, and someone has to do it. So I really have to get cracking. But so far, this one now, I got my little chair in here so I can happily weed away. So I'll just sit in there and then plonk myself on that one and then pull out all those weeds, which I am not pulling them out anymore. I'm just going to put pots and things to grow, and then that way I can leave all these other plants. Even this lily here, this daylilies, I was going to pull them all out. I think I'll pull a couple of them that's out in the front there, but the rest of them I'm going to leave. And oh look, this is even bigger, this Fred Ives here. Oh my goodness, this is like huge. Look at my hand, the span of my hand. Okay, I'm gonna, like, that's big. That is big. That's a really, really, really big Fred Ives. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you, love you, and leave you. And I have to continue with this one. See, look, I put some, oh, that's a face. Is that a nose? So is that a bird? It's a nose. It's a, never mind. So I need to protect this area, or the Echeverias mainly the Cante, because the rest of the plants, there's an ebony over there, and then that one there is Mexican giant with neon breakers, and this one is Monroe. That's it, and all the rest of the gang that's here. So I need to put a few more other plants in here, but it's the Cante that I need to protect. Now this Fred Ives will flower like that one, inflorescence. Okay, so this is the flower stalk, and even that one there. I didn't think this plant is capable of doing this. So normally you have all that little plantlet looking things, those are flowers, so they will flower, they will bloom basically. But one of the flowers, or the flower stalk, produced this one. So this is the flower. Look, the flower stalk has produced a few plants. See, so now I'm gonna break this off. Okay, so your Fred Ives is capable. So maybe this, because normally I remove all the stalks or the flower stalks. But this year I'm going to leave some to grow into, look, Fred Ives again. So now I have 4 more Fred Ives, and I do know they do grow. Hang on, I don't want to fall over here. They do grow from a leaf. So if I take, say, 1 leaf here, that can grow into another plant. Or you're going to end up with a lot of plants on their own anyway. So they produce offsets, babies. But this is just an extra added bonus to have a flower stalk produce plants like this one. So now I got 4 extra Fred Ives that I don't have to do anything. So anyway, guys, that's all for this video. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a lovely day and hope you had a lovely Easter and did not eat too much chocolate.